everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show. All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ibanez now at the plate. And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing, and that ball smashed down a line. And out number one on the grab.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Mark McGwire in now, takes ball one off the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Man at second. And a breaking ball misses outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off, 2-2. That one missed. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Guerrero sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. No. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. Now the third. Baseman Terry Pendleton. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Tommy Kahnle.
That's to third. They take the force out. And back here in New Orleans. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. To the right side, Campbell. To first. Out. One gone, bottom half of the first. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Gunnar Henderson swings through it for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero in the box now. Takes strike one. Yeah. Big swing and a miss. Right. Stands at second with 2 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Helsley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Christian Campbell, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Jason Hayward. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Right. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down. Base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out there to center. And he'll play it on a bounce.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one missing inside. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2 the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first.
He's out.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Ted Williams. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One down. Here's the second baseman, Dick Allen. Right through there for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Mauer. Baseball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
That's outside. And that is ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Swing and a pop-up. Pendleton flying after this one, but not going to catch up to this one. 2 out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one is lifted in the air. Junior. And that is the inning. Back here at Pinhead Park. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. The other way. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrels.
Allen to Elliott, second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. So digging in, Mark McGuire.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Griffey around second. Lead runner Holtz at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. At the plate, Terry Pendleton singled and drove in a run his first time through. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run across, coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
What a stop. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swung on, belted. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores. So runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Hayward. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
2.
Right side. Gets it to first.
Out.
That ends the set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hit in the air, left field, Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. 2 outs, base is empty. They're down to their final strike.
Any pitches, hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Pivetta is just one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Fastball for a strike at 95. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. This is Corbin Carroll. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin. And I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
0-2 is the count.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Look out!
Time out.
And it hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on the move. And that one lifted in the air center field. Junior grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here goes the runner. Strike in there. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Out at third. And that ends. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one hit to first, and he's out on the tag.
Out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Christian Campbell. Not
1-0.
close with that one, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Clear. Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Down the line. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Struck him out looking. Here's the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swings here and blasts one left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here's Turner now.
Yeah.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Elly looking to steal. There's a ball.
That's high.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Out to center. Griffey gets under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Jarren Duran. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. And he hits a ground ball right side. Carew takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Terry Pendleton.
Terry Pendleton.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And strike 2.
Oh, 2 is the count.
1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. This one in the air, center field. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Mark McGwire getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Outside.
That's out.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. And on to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Max Fried will go to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
One ball,
Safe
one
at
strike.
second, and that was not close. And a foul ball. Man at second. And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to...
Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
Oh,
Throw to
he's
third.
safe.
Safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Hit in the air, left field. And it drops in. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. And now they've got some speed.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Back to first, and he's safe. And there's a foul ball. Runner goes again. And look out. That
Ball
one
got him
gets
right
him.
there.
The second man he's plunked in this one. So the lineup flips over.
Now pitching.
Mark Davis gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Nope,
got to
that's
do his
down.
best to keep the score right where it is.
Davis, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a
1-1.
ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like runner takes off, pitches high. Tap foul at the plate. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And it remains 2-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. First pitch misses.
outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Runner on the go.
Ball
Pitch
two.
misses inside.
2-0.
Throw to second.
He's out.
Tag, and they got him. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Swanson. And save.
He's good.
He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
High leg.
And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Swing and a slow roller. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Runners on
One
first
ball,
and third.
2 strikes.
2 away. Cut on and missed. And it's as we go to the last of the third. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
Swanson.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Carroll makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jason Varitek now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And
Ball
misses
in.
inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jason Hayward. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Hayward goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. On to first. Start of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Davis back to work. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Grounds one to short. Zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Here's Trey Turner. Fly to center his first time.
Trey Turner.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Over to first. Turner is out. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's pounding
No
the zone.
balls, 2
Hitters don't have
strikes.
time to think in between pitches.
Got it. And good work. Bottom four. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Lucas Harrison.
Popped up. He makes the grab, and a quick out, number one. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1.
offering. That one at triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Campbell swings through that one
0-1's the
as
count.
he comes to the plate for the second time today. Not
1-1.
even close there. And now it's even 1-1. That one ripped. Mangum makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Raul Ibanez digs in now. In the air, left field. Duran makes the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the new pitcher coming on, the veteran, Bobby Milner.
Bobby Milner.
On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit. William Contreras puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot
0-2.
right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
In the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now, Terry Pendleton. High fly ball out into left center field. Duran makes the grab, 1 down. So digging in, Mark McGwire struck out swinging his first time.
McGuire.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pitching has been
0-1.
pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a
One
lead.
ball, one strike.
They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way
That's
with
the
some
ball.
authority instead of a fly out to left.
Varitek in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Davis.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to
He's
first,
out.
and that ends the inning. Top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Milner goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds. A former first-round pick back in 2016. Swanson snags it, and there's 1 away.
Now
And here
the
comes
second baseman,
Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Albies.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Jake Mangum will hit next. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the DH, Jason Hayward. Carroll hustling after it. 1 away. And now Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That pitch started
0-1.
in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for
That's
a
a
left-handed
ball.
hitter to track.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. To the right side,
No,
and
that's
it
a foul
goes
ball.
just foul. The 0-1. Got the
Aye.
bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
In the dirt. Contreras down to first
Out.
with it. Got him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages. Work
To first, and he breaks for second. Trey Turner now. Runner on the go again.
Ball 1, no strike.
Outside.
He's
Throw to
safe.
second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So up next, Jarren Duran, 1 for 2.
Duran.
There's a strike.
All ones the count.
Fastball for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. Swinging a foul straight back.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. De La Cruz, the runner at third. Duran at first. 1 gone. Runner on the move. Swinging a ground ball on the run. Sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Junior going back to the warning track. Makes the catch. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Satchel Paige.
This one in the air. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Raul Ibanez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. 1 out, base is empty. Terry Pendleton getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1
1
the
out,
count.
base is empty, and a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one to first, Carew. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
McGuire now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to
Got it.
first, and that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith swings through that.
Well, these players really impressing me
0-1's
with
the
the
count.
quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean,
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
and
0-1.
Throw to second, and great jump. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the ground to third. There's one.
Out.
They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jake Mangum. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Headed towards the corner. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the grab, and that's the end. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Dansby Swanson. Page back to work. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Got to keep things
0-1's the
airtight
count.
defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead,
Ball,
it should
that's
be a
outside.
W.
Next pitch is outside. There's a strike.
Look pretty good as far as
One
being in the
ball,
strike zone,
2
but I'm
strikes.
sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The shortstop
that ball
takes
went
the
out.
ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the
3-2.
plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. In the dirt, blocked. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
1 and 2nd.
That's an out.
On to Carew at first, double play. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Hayward. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Contreras down to first.
He's out.
In time. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Out to short. And that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Elly on the move. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope.
De La Cruz
got
aboard
ball,
here
1
at
strike.
first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Pitch
That's ball
outside.
2. He's
And
safe.
that's a stolen base. Not even close. Move to second. De La Cruz
safe.
dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Up the middle. Swanson
Got it.
fires over to first. And they get Turner for the out. Jarren Duran now. Justin Martinez into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this
0-1.
inning.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark.
0-1.
And obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The next
That's
pitch
ball
misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw home. He beats it. It's 6-1.
Now batting.
So a man aboard. William Contreras will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a four-seamer. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard, trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Now a relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of...
This one high in the air to left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead. So 2 down now, and here is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ball one there.
Ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they add a pair. It's 9-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1
Offense
strike.
exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it. And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first and hustling for second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man at second.
Ball.
In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now here is Christian Campbell. 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Raul Ibanez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays.
Great performances all the way around. Just one.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. Taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, "What is drinking that drank so evilly?" She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.